All right, this is American Contractor. Today is Thursday, December 24th, 2015. Got a headline here. It says, it's from Reuters, Iraq central bank devalues dinar as oil prices hurt income. The article is dated December 21st. It was just last Monday. Talks about Iraq central bank has increased the sale price of U.S. dollars to banks and currency exchange companies by 16 dinars, or 1.37%, as the government seeks to compensate a decline in oil revenue. A government official at the central bank said the sale price of the dollar has been adjusted to $1,182 dinars, the central bank said in a statement on Monday. The previous price was 1,166 dinars for the dollar. Now, Mudhar Saleh, a top economic advisor to the Prime Minister Haider el-Abadi and former deputy central bank governor, told Reuters, this is a small adjustment. It's not a devaluation. It will increase government revenue to meet local needs. A global oversupply of crude oil has pushed prices to below $40 a barrel from more than $100 a barrel in June 2014. The government depends on oil sales for 95% of its revenue. And here's her quote, it may be the first of many steps to reduce the budget deficit and increase the local income, said Abdul Rahman Najm, an economics professor at several universities in Baghdad. And he continues, his quote is, as no improvement in oil prices is expected, there will be more steps to reduce the value of the dinar versus the dollar. Iraq needs large revenues to continue with the war. Now, I'm going to read this again. As no improvement in oil prices is expected, there will be more steps to reduce the value of the dinar versus the dollar. That means there's going to be more adjustments. That's what they call it now, adjustments. But if you really look at it, it's a devaluation of their currency. It's getting weaker. If it's just like I told you, months ago, that there are devaluing the Iraqi dinar. It's increasing the money supply. No one wants the dinar right now. And even the picture of the Reuters article, you have a guy exchanging his dinars for U.S. dollars. So if dinars were doing really well in Iraq, he'd be exchanging his U.S. dollars for Iraqi dinar, but he's not doing that. He can't take the loss. I mean, if it took 1,166 dinars to make $1, and now it takes, you have to increase it to 1,182 to make $1 dinar or $1. It's not a good deal. So people are getting jittery in Iraq right now. The economy is just not doing as well. People are looking for jobs. There's over 30%, depending on what age group you're in, of unemployment. You have $22 billion in a deficit. They're going to have to cut somewhere. So when you went from a $100 barrel of oil down to $38, $39 a barrel, your corrupt politicians, they're not going to get their cut of the, large piece of the pie. They're going to say, hey, you're going to do without because we got to cut back. Because we're not getting the revenue like we used to be, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. So expect more devaluations, more adjustments, as this Mudhar Saleh, economic advisor to Prime Minister Haider el-Abadi, says. I think he just wants to keep his job. That's why he's not calling it devaluation. It's just a small adjustment. He wants to keep his job, folks. He's a government employee too. Remember, he's a government employee because he's working the CBI, and I'm sure he gets a pension from the government of Iraq. So he's going to say whatever it takes to keep his job and not be cut. Not his salary be cut or his pension be cut. All right, as American Contractor, hope you learned something here, and I'll be sure and like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the Twitter page, like the Facebook page, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.